I'm Jeff Grayson. I'm joined by Janet Carvin and Vanessa Hughes. Our first game is the 1A game. We've got an afternoon doubleheader for you. Let's take a look what we have. This is our first game, Minnesota Valley Lutheran going up against Fosston. And our second game, the 2A title game, Anthony LaPanta and Janet Carvin will call that one. That will be Rochester Lourdes taking on Sibley East. You see how those teams got to the 2A championship. But let's start with 1A, MVL and Fosston. Vanessa Hughes, these teams are similar in that they both have just one senior in the lineup. They're both young, but they got here in different ways.
Yes, they did. Minnesota Valley Lutheran just a 3-point winner yesterday over Ogilvy. So that one went down to the wire. Meanwhile, their opposition today, Fosston, had no problems with Rothsay winning by 28. So very different routes, as Jeff said, but they're both here in the state title game for the first time. Let's take a look at a couple of key players for both teams. We start with Minnesota Valley Lutheran's Erin Zare. She's a 5'8 junior, 19 points yesterday versus Ogilvy. She really picked up some of the scoring slack left by Jessica Merced, who went to the bench with foul trouble early. Meanwhile, for Fosston, keep an eye on number 25, Amy Christian. She's a 5'6 junior, 23 points for Christian yesterday. Also nailed 4 threes against Rothsay. So keep an eye on Christian and Erin Zare today.
That is the 1A matchup. Coming up later, Janet Carvin. Really, the story might be who's not here. There will be no three-peat for Blake.
That's right. The Blake school was a school that was favored to come in and go for that third title. However, Jeff, Rochester Lourdes has something to say about that. They rely on 2 inside players, Monica Hake and Michelle Melquist, 2 senior 6-footers inside. And those 2 young ladies are going to have a tall task on order today in facing up against Sarah Bjorkman, the 6'4" post player from Sibley East, who had 28 points yesterday, put on a clinic as far as how to use the low post effectively. But these 2 teams match up well. They're both very structured, well-disciplined teams, and I just think it's going to be an outstanding game today.
And that will be our second game, the 2A title game. But when we come back, the introductions and the jump ball of the 1A championship. You're watching 2,000 girls basketball from Williams Arena.
What? You want to dance, old man?
Once on bones, calcium may help prevent osteoporosis.
Hi, I'm from Connexus. I see you've updated your kitchen here with modern electric appliances. Good thinking. Love using cooktop. I was just telling Susan that we have countless other ways to save energy all over the house. At Connexus, we're always finding new ways to make your home safer, healthier, and more efficient. How do you like your eggs? Connexus, you're getting more from your community energy partner.
Hey girls, I'm Janet Carvin. If you like to play basketball as much as I do, join me at the Mervyn's California Northtown store Saturday, April 8th at 1 o'clock. As a national sponsor of the Women's Sports Foundation, Mervyn's will be holding a basketball clinic led by yours truly. You'll be able to enter to win a week at my basketball camp. And don't forget to pick up your application for a $1,000 to $10,000 college scholarship for high school senior girls. I hope to see you on the 8th.
U.S. Bank makes getting a home equity loan fast and simple. Qualifying by phone takes as little as 10 minutes. There are no closing costs, fees, or points, and you'll like the low rate and low monthly payments. A home equity loan from U.S. Bank. It's a wonderful tool for saving time and saving money. Call and apply now.
It is time to meet the teams in the 1A championship. Here is David Giles.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Williams Arena and to the 25th annual Minnesota State High School Girls Basketball Tournament. This game is for the Class 1A State Championship, and it features the Section 2 champion, the Chargers, from Minnesota Valley Lutheran High School of New Ulm, and the Section 8 champion, the Greyhounds, from Fosston High School. We'll begin the introductions with the cheerleaders from Minnesota Valley Lutheran High School. Luke Ostlison, Stacy Besch, Rachel Corona, Elsa Perkenstead, Terry Friedrich, Jeff Helt, Amanda Muhlenhart, Christy Paulson, Laura Ribby, Katie Schwartz, Terry Thorne, Josie Unash, the Minnesota Valley Lutheran cheerleaders. Now let's meet the reserve players for both teams. First, the reserves from Minnesota Valley Lutheran. Starting with the 5'3" junior guard, number 10, Greta Nelson. 5'4" sophomore guard, number 12, Marion Standing. 5'7" junior guard, number 14, Missy Graham. 5'5" junior guard, number 20, Becky Brunn. 5'8" junior forward, number 34, Rebecca Olsen. 5'9" sophomore forward, number 40, Julie Swankowski. 5'6" sophomore guard, number 44, Christina Shu. 5'7" senior forward, number 50, Hannah Enter. 5'9" sophomore forward, number 52, Amanda Risco. 5'10" junior center, number 54, Alyssa Doling. And now let's meet the reserve players from Fosston. Starting with a 5'9" junior forward and center, number 11, Chris Sather. 5'4" junior guard, number 13, Tiffany Pearson. 5'4" junior guard, number 15, Emily Swenson. 5'6" freshman forward, number 23, Chelsea Madurek. 5'8" junior center, number 33, Kate Lavoy. 5'6" junior forward, number 41, Tara Erdman. 5'7" junior forward, number 43, Robin Goldsmith. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for this championship game. They will be introduced alternately, starting with Minnesota Valley Lutheran. At forward, a 5'8" junior, number 30, Aaron Zayer. At forward for Fosston, a 5'6" junior, number 25, Amy Kristen. At forward for the Chargers, a 5'11" freshman, number 42, Jessica Merced. Forward for the Greyhounds, a 5'8" sophomore, number 31, Casey Francis. At center for Minnesota Valley Lutheran, a 6' junior, number 32, Sarah Grunholz. At center for Fosston, a 6' junior, number 53, Nicole Sunbaum. At guard for the Chargers, a 5'9" sophomore, number 22, Leah Morgan. At guard for the Greyhounds, a 5'5" senior, number 21, Tara Magelson. At guard for Minnesota Valley Lutheran, a 5'8" senior, number 24, Heidi Madsen. At guard for Fosston, a 5'7" freshman, number 35, Kelly Roysland. The head coach of the Minnesota Valley Lutheran Chargers is John Barron. The assistant coach is Andrew Newman. The head coach of the Fosston Greyhounds is Rochelle Horn. Assistant coach Scott Antonucci. The officials for the Class 1A championship game are Brenda Holmgren and Jim Northenskold. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise? The national anthem will be signed by the cheerleaders from the Minnesota State Academy for the Deaf, Faribault, Minnesota. The cheerleaders are Cassie Anderson of Rosemount, Sabrina Hoddle of Faribault, Jenna Rowan of Red Wing, Betsy Carlson of Duluth, and Rochella Johnson of Faribault. Their advisor this afternoon is Heidi Holmes, and their interpreter is Pat Clark. Would you please join with the Minnesota Valley Lutheran High School Band under the direction of Joanna Siegler as they lead us in our national anthem.
Basketball time again at Williams Arena. The 1A title game. Should be a good one, Vanessa. It looks like, looking at the way these teams got here, that it should be.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this matchup. We talked about it in the open, how different routes to the championship game. Minnesota Valley Lutheran, a tough one against Ogilvie, but they're here nonetheless, and Fosston had no trouble with Rosse. They won by 28 yesterday. Should be a great one today.
Minnesota Valley Lutheran will be the road team in white, trimmed in navy and light blue. Fosston will be the home team. They're in the, well, the maroon, I guess, or cardinal maroon, trimmed in gray and white. So they're the home team. Here we go. There, right off the opening tip. They had a play set to Merced, but it didn't work. It worked yesterday, where Zare took it. So it'll go out of bounds.
It's important for Jessica Merced to establish herself early. She needs to stay out of foul trouble for the Chargers.
Kelly Roysland, the freshman, off the window. 2-0, Fosston. Anthony LaPanta made a good point yesterday. He said in that win over Rosse, Fosston got going without that much scoring from her, but right off the bat, she went to the hole.
She's the leading scorer, over 16 points a game, and she's on the board for Fosston.
From the outside, rimming short on the jumper was Casey Francis. Rebound, Merced, up to Leah Morgan. Aaron Zare cut off on the baseline. Sarah Grunholt gets 16 yesterday, 2 now. And we're tied.
Nice move by Grunholt. She's aggressive, taking the ball to the basket. She had 16 yesterday against Ogilvie.
Baseline jumper twisted, missing, fight for the rebound, loose ball, rebound Grunholt, good hustle, and the shovel up to Leah Morgan. Grunholt with 16, Aaron Zare at 19, Merced with 12 points, 10 in the fourth. Post up, Merced, too much. Well, both teams are getting some shots that they want.
Yes, they are. Remember, yesterday, Fosston seemed like they couldn't miss from the outside early on in that game against Rothsay.
Well, Roysland heard you and put it up, but she was short. That was a long three. Leah Morgan will bring it up and quickly. There, to the hole. She's fouled. First foul of the game. She'll go to the line. Shooting two. Aaron's there. Really, she got off to a great start yesterday. That really, without her, they obviously wouldn't have won because it was such a close game.
Yes, I like the aggressiveness. They're not afraid to take the ball to the basket. And as I said, being a coach's daughter, you take the ball to the basket, good things are going to happen. You're either going to get the foul or you're going to drive the defense and you can dump it into somebody who's open.
First foul on Amy Kristen. Heidi Madsen comes out of the game right away.
That's Hannah Enter.
Yeah.
She hit 2 plus free throws down the stretch. She really sealed the deal for Minnesota Valley Lutheran yesterday.
Hannah Enter enters the game. 1 out of 2 for Zaire, and it's 3-2 MVL.
You couldn't wait to say that, could you?
Right up and wait. Roysland is fouled by Grunholz, and she knew it. Roysland on the drive. First MVL foul on Sarah Grunholz.
I think if you're Fosston, you're trying to get their big girls into foul trouble early. We saw Merced go to the bench for much of the first half yesterday with foul trouble. Erin Zaire stepped up in her place, but that's kind of, I think, would be the game plan, is to try and get the big girls into foul trouble.
Free throw good by the freshman point guard. I just can't get over the youth we're seeing in this tournament, Vanessa, especially at the point guards. Minneapolis North, for example, has an 8th grader who plays a key role for them. They're in the title game in 3A. We're tied again at 3. There brings it up.
Yeah, it's amazing how young these teams are. I mean, they only have a couple of seniors. One senior for Fosston and a couple from Minnesota Valley Lutheran.
Grunholz got 2 shots at it and missed it, and here's the freshman Roysland. MVL with Merced. Not a point guard, but a freshman. Roysland. Stutter, try, got it off the window. Kelly Roysland has all 5 of her team's points.
As quiet as she was yesterday, she's sure making some noise here early. Great penetration of the basket by Roysland.
Grunholz, the post-up jumper, and we're tied at 5 again. She's got 4 of her team's 5. Good start by both teams here. Amy Kristen, who had the hot hand yesterday, gets 23. Fighting for the rebound. Casey Francis to Roysland. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Leah Morgan, who will push it. There on the wing, in a jam, double teamed, and a reach-in foul. Looks like it'll be called on Amy Kristen, and that's 2 on her.
I said yesterday, that's a tough spot to get trapped down on the baseline there. 2 people on her. She obviously wanted to try and kick it out, but they'll have a chance to do something underneath the basket here.
Tied at 5 on the Menard scoreboard.
Now there's a place to get pizza made the way you'd make it if you could, with the same tomato sauce used in fine Italian restaurants. Sauce made from fresh-cooked vine-ripened tomatoes. And that's only one reason why Papa John's is now the fastest-growing pizza company in America. Call and we'll deliver all the delicious reasons right to your door. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Now, get a large one-topping pizza for just $6.99. Call 651-688-PAPA.
What if there was a car designed around you, your comfort, your safety, your family's safety? Introducing the all-new 2000 Ford Taurus. With not 1, but 2 5-star front crash test ratings, the government's highest marks. Drive a new Taurus for only $239 a month. The new 2000 Taurus. Visit your Northland Ford store today.
CMSC Television has purchased the broadcast rights to the 2000 Minnesota State High School Basketball Tournament. No broadcast, rebroadcast, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and account of this copyrighted telecast is permitted without the written authority of KMSC Television and the Minnesota State High School League.
Tied at 5 off the inbound. Merced had the shot she wanted. The Chargers have had a few of those. They haven't been able to convert.
Yes, they have. And backboard might be a good option on that play.
From outside, Francis for 3. Got none. Rebound back to Fosston. Clifton got it. Inside. Sunbaum, no on the nice hook shot. And it'll be a Fosston foul. Vanessa early on here. Both teams are getting the shots they want. They're just not putting them down.
Yes, they are. Both teams are able to break down the defenses. Going inside to Sunbaum, she was double teamed down there in the low post. Just couldn't get it to go.
You saw Chris Sather come in for the Greyhounds, replacing Amy Kristen. We stay tied at 5, nearing the halfway mark of this first quarter. We'll see MVL in the half-court set. They've been running most of the first quarter. Grunholz will drive, pull up. That ball was blocked by Sunbaum. She tried to throw it off of a Fosston player. MVL came out of there and will keep possession. Sunbaum got a piece of Grunholz's shot.
Usually, Grunholz is the one getting a piece of everybody else's shot. She had 121 blocks this year.
Merced in a jam. Baseline, Grunholz. Nice drive. She runs out of room. Sunbaum on the rebound. That could be a good matchup down in the post.
A couple of 6-footers going head-to-head. That's a fun matchup.
We stay tied at 5. Roysland crossover dribble and drive. Got it. Kelly Roysland, the freshman. She's got all 7 of her team's points. The foul is on Merced, her first.
As you mentioned, Jeff, so many young players taking control of this tournament. Roysland, just a freshman, averages over 16 points a game. She already has over 900 career points. And she's a 2-year starter. She's a great all-around athlete. 2 years at the state golf meet, all conference in volleyball, too.
Can't get the three-point play, but her team has 7. She has 7. Roysland with 23 in the quarterfinal, and the Chargers getting careless, throwing it away. Substitution, Heidi Madsen back in for the Chargers and exit. Timeout on the floor. Teams want to talk about it. Tight game in the first quarter. Kelly Roysland, the difference right now. Rochelle Horn's team up by 2. She has all 7.
Fosston, as we talked about, a young team. They have just one senior on the team. That's Carl Mogelson. Otherwise, they start a freshman, 3 juniors, and a sophomore. So we could see Fosston back here for a few years to come.
And we could see MVL back because Heidi Madsen's the only senior there. All the key offensive players, the key players, period, are freshman Merced, Grunholz a junior, Zare a junior, Leah Morgan a sophomore.
And both leading scorers are freshmen. Merced for the Chargers and Roysland for Fosston.
I think that is definitely one of the themes of this year's tournament. Youth being served, sort of like we've seen in hockey over the years on the girls' side. Maybe grazing the rim. Sather, offensive rebound, good by Casey Francis. And it's a 4-point lead, and it's the first points by a Greyhound other than Roysland. They swing it right side. Madsen, cut off. Grunholz to Zare, open jumper. No. Rebound, Sunbaum, and right now Fosston taking the momentum. Roysland, bounce pass, right side. Nearly a travel. Roysland and Francis playing catch. They're working inside. It's last touch by Grunholz.
Fosston, pretty good patience on offense. You can tell they want to work the ball inside to Sunbaum.
They inbound underneath. Right side, open J. Francis for 3. And now the lead is 7.
Francis had 3 threes in the second half yesterday for Fosston. She really has a nice shooting touch. Beautiful follow-through.
Loose ball. And Merced draws the foul. 7 for Roysland, 5 for Francis. That's all the scoring for Fosston, but they're up by 7.
Fosston looking real good early. They've got a lot of options on offense. And as we talked about, they don't have a lot of size. Minnesota Valley Lutheran has got Merced and Grunholz. A couple of big twin towers there on the inside, but the Greyhounds finding ways to put the ball in the basket. They're very balanced.
Merced short on the free throw. It's the first foul on junior Chris Sather. snide. They were stuck on 5 for a while. 12-6, Fosston. Just under 3 to play in the first quarter. Roysland crossover. They can't stop that. Too much on the shot. Rejected by Gronholm. She rejected Sather. Heidi Madsen, they work it inside. Gronholm's baseline, no. There, fight for it with Merced. Scramble for the ball. And Fosston comes out with it.
I thought they might call a jump ball on that one, but they are letting them play.
They swing it left side. That's Tara Magelson. Roysland inside again. Yes! Kelly Roysland with 9.
Wow, from start to finish, just a beautiful play. Gave the defender a nice fake and drove to the bucket. Beautiful.
He's been doing it with a dribble drive, and now the Chargers throw it away. And like Blake last night, MVL finds themselves out of sync. Fosston by 8 early on the Menard scoreboard.
From Tournament fans, this great clip is brought to you by Great Clips for Hair.
After a disappointment in 1996, Rochester Mayo's Kelly and Coco Miller seemed on a mission in 97. The twin standouts led Mayo to a perfect 27-0 season, gaining its second state championship in 3 years.
This great clip brought to you by Great Clips for Hair.
Menards is your complete painting headquarters. Cover stains, fingerprints, and dirt for good with Kills 2 Primer. It dries quickly so you can put on a perfect finish coat. On sale at $10.98 a gallon. Finish your walls with Dutch Floyd DuraClean paint. So good it comes with a 20-year warranty. Flat or ceiling paint is on sale. $12.79 a gallon after $2 rebate. Grow on big savings at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Kelly Roysland on a tear for Fosston. Let's take a look at this last bucket. Great fake. Splits the defense, lays it up and in off the glass. That's just a beautiful play by the freshman.
9 of her team's 14. Francis with the other 5. Fosston on a 9-1 run in the last 3.5 minutes. 9-1. They try to make it 12-1. No. Enter gets the rebound. She ran it down. Coming up on 90 seconds left. Been a while since Fosston got a field. I'm sorry, since MVL got a field goal. Gronholm's open. Yes.
She must have heard you, Jeff.
Back down to a 6-point game. Sarah Gronholm with 6 of her team's 8. She's been about all they've had. Roysland miscommunicated on the bounce pass, and it'll be MVL ball. Chargers can cut it to 4.
Nice intensity on the defense there by the Chargers, forcing the turnover.
Gronholm has got 6. Her shot was blocked by Sunbaum. Fighting for it, though, was Morgan, who missed it. And it'll be an MVL foul, looks like. There's Leah Morgan. They've had their shots at him, Vanessa, in this first quarter. It's their first foul on Morgan.
Casey Francis, real aggressive down in the low post area. She leads the team in rebounds with 154 on the season. She's only 5'8", not even their biggest player.
Fosston swings it right side. Francis missed everything. MVL will get another shot at it. Still 14-8. Offense has slowed down a little bit since the last stoppage as far as the timeout. Final half minute of the first quarter. Gronholm's open. Drives, loses it. It'll stay here.
I'm noticing a trend among MVL. They're trying to find Gronholm. They're looking for her on the floor, trying to work the ball into her. She's had quite a bit of success for her team, scoring almost all the points.
There for 3, off. Rebound, though, goes to Enter, and it's now a 4-point game.
Anna Enter's seeing some quality playing time here in the first quarter. She's their 6th person, first off the bench. She's stepping up nicely.
They went on the drive. Gronholm loses it. Sunbaum at the buzzer, it won't count. trying to hold off 3 players. Fosston has a 4-point lead, but all things considered, MVL might think they're in pretty good shape after 1 quarter on the Menard scoreboard.
U.S. Bank makes getting a home equity loan fast and simple. Qualifying by phone takes as little as 10 minutes. There are no closing costs, fees, or points, and you'll like the low rate and low monthly payments. A home equity loan from U.S. Bank is a wonderful tool for saving time and saving money. Call and apply now.
With an SEU, Jeff Grayson back at Williams Arena, Fosston, thanks to a 9-1 run, leads 14-10, but MVL stopped the bleeding, so to speak.
Yes, they did, and they've done it with a lot of offensive help from Sarah Grunhold. 6 of her team's 10 points in the first quarter.
Wide open Roysland, you got to get someone on her. She's got 11. The freshman Kelly Roysland from inside and out.
She most definitely has the hot hand. She's a fun player to watch. Not only can she shoot from the outside, but she's great at with the head fake and then penetrating and scoring.
Jessica Mertz's replacing Heidi Matson.
One thing I've noticed early on is both these teams seem to be pretty composed, considering it's a state title game and there's a lot of young girls on this floor.
MVL losing out of bounds, but at last was touched by Fosston. I'm waiting a little bit for Erin Zaire to get on track because she carried her team offensively in the first couple of quarters yesterday in the win against Ogilvie. You see the shooting. Jump shot. Grunhold throwing the foul. She will go to the line. Sarah Grunhold, the junior, she's got 6 of her team's 10. Second foul on Chris Sater off the bench. In and out. Grunhold had 16 in the win against Ogilvie yesterday.
She is a nice ball player. She's got a real complete game. She can shoot and hit that mid-range jumper. She's also pretty strong in the post area, and she's got a monster shot blocking ability, too.
Carl Mondelson back in for Stater, who has 2 fouls. Donnelly, 5-point game, 1 out of 2 from the line. Early second quarter, Fosston in control so far. From outside, Christian, no. Rebound, Escher, who's been getting some big minutes. Aaron's there on the wing. Right away to Mercer. Rimming short. And the freshman gets called for a foul, her second on the reach.
Jessica missed that shot there and tried to be aggressive and go for the rebound. She's picked up 2 fouls. She may be taking a seat on the bench.
Good call, she is. She's replaced by senior Heidi Matson. Frustrating start for the freshman, but remember this, though. She had 12 points yesterday, 10 in the fourth quarter, 10 of her team's 15 when MVL came back to come from behind and defeat Ogilvie. So she played a key role down the stretch yesterday.
Yes, she did, and she did some other things, too. She had picked up a big steal and some rebounds down the stretch also.
What a nice play inside. Mondelson on the finish off the nice pass. And it's back to a 7-point lead for Fosston. From outside, Morgan, no. 1 shot, rebound, Sunbound.
Both these teams having their shooting lows from the field. They're relying on the inside game to score.
Roysland right away to Sunbound. Yes! Nicole Sunbound from Roysland, and it's 9. Javez wants a timeout. I believe it's a 20, yes. will keep it here. Fosston doing it every which way right now.
Yes, they are. They have a lot of weapons. And like I said, I think they really want to pound it inside the sun bomb and try and get those easy buckets. And yesterday, Fosston could not miss from the outside, it seemed like, against Rothsay, really putting Rothsay into a hole early on. Here's a look at that last bucket. Just a nice, strong move to the basket. The backboard is your friend.
Yes, it is. Sarah Grano has one foul, did not want to pick up her second. The lead is 9. Grano's in the post. Good matchup. She got it. Well, you mentioned earlier they're going to keep going to the well. She's got 9 of her team's 13. Nice pass again. They went to Sunbomb. Tough pass for the 6-footer to handle. Possession arrow will go the other way to MPL. Tough pass in traffic for Nicole Sunbomb to handle, so now MPL can cut it to 5. Leah Morgan, Heidi Matson on the floor with Desire, Enter, and Grunhold. Enter in traffic, and she lost it.
Tough play for Enter. She wanted to kick it out to Leah Morgan, but she acted a little too fast, and it went out of bounds.
Rochelle Horn calls the play right in front of her freshman point guard, Kelly Roysland, who's got the ball back. Let's see what they set up. On left side, Amy Christian over to Mogelson in a jam inside. Rejected. Grano rejects Roysland and brings it down the court like a point guard. Somebody tell her she's a post-up player. She's bringing it up. Zara loses it. Some sloppy play, and Roysland goes all the way. Drawing the blocking foul. It'll go against Leah Morgan. A wild up and down there.
Now, the last few trips down the floor, he's kind of been a run-and-gun pace. Before that, we were seeing a little more slow up and get into the half-court set.
Second foul on Leah Morgan. Kelly Roysland to the line. She was rejected the previous trip by Grunhold, but undaunted, came back down and drew the foul.
Roysland not afraid to take the ball to the bucket. We've seen her do it many times today. She's really having a super game for Fosston. And interestingly, yesterday it was Amy Christian and Casey Francis who had big games. Today it's Roysland and Sunbomb who are really making the difference.
12 of her team's 21. Grano, the assist to Mercer. No. Jessica having a tough time finishing in the post. Amy Christian for 3. No. There. Over the back.
I saw that one before it happened.
First foul on Aaron Zare.
She just didn't get good position. Didn't box out when the shot went up.
MVL having trouble getting back to even. They are down 8. Fosston in control.
Nice car, huh?
Yeah.
2000 Oldsmobile Alero. Automatic transmission, all-speed traction control, 4-wheel ABS, all standard. The car and driver said, we're impressed with Alero's agility.
Buying a car requires research, so go ahead, find out all you can, and check out the Alero.
Can I take a test drive?
Huh? Oh, I don't work here.
Make the smart choice. Now you can lease the road-hugging Alero GS for as low as $259 a month. Residency restrictions apply. Call the lease detail.
More useful, even fire maintenance doesn't perfect. Would you like a more useful, easier to use phone book?
It's a time-saving, money-saving, sanity-saving book. It's the Smart Pages.
More useful, easy to use. More useful, easy to use. Okay.
It's a time-saving, money-saving, sanity-saving book. It's the Smart Pages.
KMFC and Space Star Communications are proud to bring you live tournament coverage via the internet. Go to KMFC.com and click on the tournament guide icon, and then click on the video icon.
Kelly Roysland, basket in the foul off the inbound. She's got 14.
She She is their go-to girl today. She certainly has the hot hand. I think they're looking for that number 35 every time Fosston has the ball.
First foul on Hannah Enter, and that's the 17th foul. So it's 1-1 now, although this was a shooting foul. Three-point play, and the lead is 11. What a play by Fosston out of a timeout. They're just dominating right now. Let's see if MVL can get back in it. Merchant, yes! Well, the freshman started slowly yesterday before getting on track. It's a 9-point game. Roysland thought about a three, tries as she has. Too much. Sunbomb rebound. Yes, the left hand.
Well, it's been the Sunbomb and Roysland show primarily for Fosston. Those two girls really picking it up today.
Grunholz in traffic. Mertens in traffic. Forced it. Grunholz the rebound. She has been the post of the Chargers so far.
A lot of white jerseys under the basket for that offensive rebound. Grunholz finding a good home for that ball.
11 of her team's 17, but she needs some help. She and her team are down 9. But Greyhound up by 9. Corner jumper. That ball was blocked by Grunholz. She's just all over the floor for MVL.
Yes, she is. But as you said, she's going to need some help. She's going to get tired. She needs her teammates to pick up some of that scoring slack.
Nobody stops the ball. Leah Morgan heard you. 4 straight for the Chargers.
I really like Fosston's patience on offense. Although,
ball rimming out.
Patience, but
It'll go to MVL. They can cut it back to 5, which is about as close as they've been able to get it in about the last quarter or so.
Yeah, this is a big possession for MVL. They need to find a good shot. They can cut it to within 5.
Mercer, short. You can tell that was short. Grunholz fighting for the rebound. Wisely kicks it out to Morgan. There. A lot of contact with Sunbomb. No call. You're right. They're letting them play. Roysland brings it up. Should go all the way. Kelly Roysland. What a performance. 17 in the first half. Her team up 9.
She's almost unstoppable. She's got that drive and off the glass shot down pat.
And then the Chargers with a quick shot. And Fosston says thank you, and here they come. Roysland will run it from downtown. No. She's been more effective on the drive so far than her jumpers. Chargers could have cut it to 5. The lead is 9, and they just lost it out of bounds on Mercer. We'll have a timeout on the floor. Substitutions when we come back. Fosston still in control.
Herb gave me a new Camry.
Just off your resume, Bob.
It's a bird.
He didn't get you a Century. You peaked. The volunteers are circling.
No.
Unlike Camry or Ford or Torque, every Century comes with traction control, dual climate control, and 4-wheel ABS standard.
Really?
During the Century Challenge, you can get a Century 2000 Special Edition with cash and option package discount worth $1,500. Or lease one for as low as $249 a month. Residency restrictions apply. Call for important lease details.
Well, what was that? Volunteers, Bob.
I had fun.
I'll call you.
Yeah, okay. Well.
Hey. Next time I'll remember to bring enough cash for both of us.
Next time, use a U-Bank check card from a U.S. bank instead of cash. Fast, easy, and accepted everywhere Visa is, so you can get what you need and get on with life. Make all of your shopping easier with the U-Bank check card from a U.S. bank.
We've talked about Kelly Roysland all game. Here she scores 2 of her game-high 17, and we still have 2 minutes left in the first half.
7 for 12 shooting. 3 of 6 of the line. She's already passed her average. By the way, Rothsay defeated Ogilvie in the third place game. 70-64 in overtime. Rothsay taking third place next door. Sunbomb in the post. The inside-out combination has Fosston up by 11.
What a strong move to the basket by Sunbomb. Not afraid to go against the D.
And she just made the steal. Up on the break, Mogelson cut off on the baseline. 6 for Sunbomb, and there's another NBL foul. Coming out of timeout, Fosston has done a fantastic job.
Yes, they are. Rochelle Horn, I think, has done a nice job with this team. She's really, I think, I don't know, very level-headed. I don't see a lot of breakdowns out there by Fosston. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They seem to be very well prepared.
And Aaron Sarah back in, but that was the second foul on Sarah Gronholm, who will stay in the game. She got 2. And the lead is 12.
So that could be a problem down the stretch.
They are both on the floor. 1:26 left, first half. 2 for 2, Sunbomb with an 8. 13-point lead in the first half. Grunholt's on the drive, yes. 13 for Sarah Grunholt.
It's not often that you see a 6-footer with her ability to dribble and drive. That was just a nice play by the junior.
Offensively, though, she has been alone. 13 of the team's 21. Roysland travels. Well, it's an 11-point game. MVL can cut it to single digits. Coming up on 1 minute. 1 minute in the first half. They swing it outside. Greta Nelson to Zare. She'll drive. Nice drive. Erin Zare with 3. Her first field goal.
That's not as easy as it looks. She went to the left and used her left on that play. She likes going left.
Well, if the Chargers can get contributions from others besides Grunholtz, they can get back in this game. But Fosston still leads by 9. Tough pass to handle. Sunbomb got it back. Roysland open out top, but there's a blocking foul called on MVL, and it'll be the second foul on Erin Zare.
As we talked about, Erin Zare had a huge game yesterday. Led her team in scoring with 19 points. She hit her first field goal of the game there. You know she was itching to put the ball in the bucket today.
Grunholtz looks like she'll rest for the final half minute. She is replaced by Julie Monkowski. Kara Mogelson at the line, the 5'5" senior. The lead back to 10. She hits the front edge of the 1-and-1. One out of 2. Rebound comes to Leah Morgan. They try to get it back to single digits once again.
Tough defense by Fosston. They're not giving MVL any good looks at the basket inside the last couple times down.
They just forced a turnover on the prevention arrow. Chargers ran out of room along the baseline, and now Fosston can finish the half with the ball and increase the lead. Roysland ran out of room. Isles up and down. She got away with one, but she got the basket.
Yes, she did, but she will gladly take that.
What a wild last 5 seconds that was, Vanessa. It's still a 10-point game, but maybe that'll boost the Chargers.
Roysland looked like she went up and down that last play, and then talk about using the clock to your advantage. Morgan gets the runner to go at the buzzer.
It's 35-25 Fosston. The Greyhounds with a 21-point second quarter. 21 points.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, the LA Clippers would envy one of those. MBL was 15 in that quarter thanks to the buzzer beater by Leah Morgan. And Janet Carmen is standing by with John Barron.
Coach, trail by 10 at half. Nice basket at the end to give you a boost going down to halftime. What's on your mind right now?
What's on my mind is not so much that basket as much as it is our defense. I think we really got to stop the penetration and the reaching in fouls. The kids from Fosston are really making their free throws and are able to penetrate, and then we haven't always got the rebound. So that's what we got to stop.
Well, I'm sure one person on your mind is Kelly Roysland, the freshman. She has 19 points thus far. What are you going to try to do to her second half?
Boy, I don't know. I think we're going to just try to back off or keep her on the outside. I think she hurts us most when she goes inside.
Great. Well, good luck in the second half, Coach. His team trails by 10. We'll be back with the Northland Ford halftime report and statistics and interviews in just a few moments.
Me where it always feels like summertime. Swing a Wilson Pond or old Mahoney time. The good times that you're craving are just around the bend.
It's time for a meal.
Meet me at the Dairy Queen. The feeling never ends. Meet me at DQ.
I'm going to DQ for a chicken strip basket. Who wouldn't want those crispy strips of white meat chicken? And it's just $3.99. It's a perfect meal.
Come on to that feeling and meet me at DQ.
UPN 9's coverage of the state basketball tournament is brought to you by Dairy Queen, your Northland Ford store, and Connexus Energy.
Right now, you can book a flight to any of Sun Country's 22 U.S. destinations for $99 or less one way. Why? Because at Sun Country, we really care for our passengers. Sun Country's $99 fare sale. Call us at 1-800-FLY-IN-SUN or visit us on the web at suncountry.com.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's the greatest land.
The new Impala has more room than Camry, Accord, and Taurus. And with its spacious and carefree interior, you might feel like you're sitting in your favorite chair.
Now lease a 2000 Impala for as low as $259 a month. Residency restrictions apply. Call for lease details.
Let's go for a drive. Impala. We'll be there.
What are you doing tonight at 10? Hopefully watching UPN 9's tournament coverage. But if you're usually watching the news at 10, we got news for you.
At 10 o'clock on April 3rd, 9 News will make a change. A change that will make getting all the news you want at 10 more convenient than ever. It's just what you'd expect from 9 News. Because at 9 News, you know the news isn't about us. It's about you.
9 News is about you, your lifestyle, what you want to know, when you want to know it. That's why we're on an hour earlier, at 9 with Robin Robinson and Jeff Pascal. It's Minnesota's most innovative newscast with more local news every night. And 9 News doesn't stop at 9:59. At 10, with Jeff Pascal and Angela Hampton, brings you more local news with the innovative style and format you've come to expect from 9 News. 9 News has always been about making the news convenient for you. That's why we have menus that tell you when stories are coming up, the weather earlier, the family survival kit that saves you time, money, and heartache, plus other innovative features you won't find anywhere else. And only 9 News is all local, all morning. With Good Day Minnesota, you're never more than 9 minutes away from weather and traffic together. It's changing the way people watch news in the morning. And it's just one more way 9 News makes getting the news more convenient for you.
And at 10 o'clock on April 3rd, 9 News will change the way you watch at 10.
It's what you've been asking for, and only 9 News can give it to you.
9 News. It's about you.
The star athlete.
He will never go back to being the person he was before.
The party girl.
He was raping me and he hit me. I was so high at the time.
The perfect son.
Her body was just limp.
12 different teenagers.
My son is not breathing.
12 different addictions.
Anyone with a brain can become addicted to drugs.
From the producer of Scared Straight.
I couldn't imagine my little brother dying in my own arms.
The Teen File.
Friday, April 7th at 8 on UPN 9. A Northland Ford halftime report brought to you by your Northland Ford store.
We are are back at Williams Arena on Championship Saturday. 4 state champions to be crowned today. I'm Janet Carvinen here at Williams Arena. A lot of history here at Williams Arena with basketball and a lot of history with Minnesota Girls Basketball Tournament 25th year. And this is a great opportunity also to look back at some of the people who have helped shape this tournament. I have a very special guest today, head girls basketball coach from St. Michael Albertville High School, but also a former state champion from Henderson, Lisa Sokolsky. She was on the state championship team 1983. Still brings back a lot of great memories for you, I'm sure.
Yes, it does. Whenever I come back to these state tournaments, it's always fun to remember back when we got a chance to come up here and play in an atmosphere like this with all the fans and on the big court. And it was a long time ago, but you can still kind of feel those memories coming back to you when you come up to the state tournament.
Well, that's great. You went on to play college basketball at Mankato State. Were recently named Athlete of the Century, Women Athlete of the Century. Mankato State, congratulations. What an honor.
Yeah, it was a great honor. That they did, the end of the century, they did a countdown, and so there were several other athletes that I knew, but when they called and said that you were picked as the number one, I was surprised, and it was quite an honor.
Now, you teach second grade at St. Michael Albertville. Do your second graders have any idea, the kind of honors that you've received?
Actually, they did put a little article in our local newspaper, so I had a couple second graders come up and say, I saw your picture in the paper, and one little girl had cut it out and showed it to me, and they said, you were a good basketball player, my mom and dad said, so it's kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm in that same boat, we have to rely on the parents to tell the kids now. But you went on to play pro ball in Sweden and now coaching and teaching in St. Michael Albertville. Tell us a little bit about how your season went. You're in your 9th year as head coach. How'd it go?
This season went very well for us. We ended up finishing 21-3 overall, which is the best record St. Michael Albertville has ever had. And it's kind of been a long process to build the program up, and I've got some kids that have played since freshman, and so this was our most successful year. But it does take a lot of work and dedication on behalf of the players to get to that level. And you can see that as a coach, you see a lot of good teams. And you know how hard the kids have to work to get to this level.
Well, that's great. Dorothy McIntyre last night dedicated a state tournament to all the women in Minnesota who hadn't had a chance to play in sports. And you and I are in that 1980 age range, but can you imagine who you would be had you not had the opportunity to play sports?
I just think about how basketball's been such a big part of my life, starting in high school and then throughout the college, and now the 9 years that I've been coaching, what it's meant to me and how much time I put into it, and I just can't imagine, your life without it.
I feel the same way. It's done a lot for me, too, but it's also great to be able to give that opportunity to others. And Lisa Sokolsky, head coach at St. Michael Albertville, also first section coach of the year. Congratulations. Keep up the good work, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Janet.
Lisa Sokolsky. We'll be back with more from Williams Arena, and the Northland Ford halftime report continues. This is the score of our first championship game of the day. Fosston over Minnesota Valley Lutheran by 10.
I had fun.
I'll call you.
Yeah, okay. Well.
Hey. Next time I'll remember to bring enough cash for both of us.
Next time, use a UBank check card from a U.S. bank instead of cash. Fast, easy, and accepted everywhere Visa is, so you can get what you need and get on with life. Make all of your shopping easier with the UBank check card from U.S. Bank.
In a world of ups and downs, you need some straight advice from Dire Lawyer. You need some legal help today before things start to crater. We're a network of lawyers with expertise to share. Call 1-800-LAWYER. You'll be glad we're there. In a world of ups and downs, you need some straight advice from Dire Lawyer.
All across the country, winter is finally turning to spring. And now, with the National Jeep Spring Event, you can explore all of the season's surprises. Change your whole perspective with an incredible $359 a month lease on Grand Cherokee Laredo and climb to new heights with exceptional capabilities, luxury, and style. The world looks different from behind the wheel of a legendary 4x4. So get to your dealer today before this event takes off for the season. Check it out at your Jeep dealer.
Great classic rock, K292.
Fleetwood Mac, Clapton, The Stones.
There's only one classic rock, KQ92.
Oh, music's the greatest. It's stuff I grew up with.
100% classic rock.
Best classic rock.
Tom Petty, Alvin Brothers, you too. They don't play the same thing over and over. A KQ morning show every day.
You laugh all the way to work and you get great classic rock all day.
Minnesota's 30-year home of classic rock. 92 KQRS.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Williams Arena and the nice 2000 Girls State Basketball Tournament. We are in our first state championship of the day, where Fosston leads Minnesota Valley Lutheran by 10. We've heard a lot about this Fosston team, and they had great team balance yesterday, but it was a girl that was pretty quiet yesterday, freshman Kelly Roysland, with 19 points in the first half, hoping to take her team to their first state championship ever. We'll be back with more from Williams Arena when Jeff and Vanessa will wrap it up with statistics in a few moments. This concludes the Northland Board halftime report.
The Northland Ford halftime report brought to you by your Northland Ford store.
Florida has many destinations, but only one beach. Florida's Beach, St. Petersburg, Clearwater. It's all the best of Florida, all in one place. And while there may be a lot of theme parks, there's only one Busch Gardens, a great place for families to be together, especially yours. To plan an unforgettable Florida vacation, visit BuschGardens.com and reserve your room online at FloridaSeats.com. Get there on Sun Country Airlines. For reservations, call 1-800-FLY-AND-SUN.
Celebrate the 21st century at a Subway restaurant. Come in today and get 3 regular footlong subs for only $9.99. Share the celebration. It's a great deal for dinner or any time. 3 regular footlongs for $9.99 for a limited time. Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
Catch Subway's tuna sub or even our seafood and crab sub. They're better than ever, all made on Subway's fresh baked bread. The world's favorite tuna or sumptuous-enriched seafood and crab. Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
Build homes. Homes designed by computer to exacting specs. Inside every wall, solid wood framing. Plenty of insulation between you and the elements. Overhead, underfoot, every home meets stringent building and energy codes. Where do you find this kind of quality and value? This kind of smart design? In a manufactured home. Created with pride from the inside out.
What's up? Oh! See, it's a miss. It's lame. Sports drink? Colas? Like that Forkin up there? But you get something good. You know why you don't have game? Because you don't got milk. That's why. Vitamin D. You want the D, you need me. Oh! Right there. Basket's that way, Chief. Yeah.
Want game? Milk has 9 essential nutrients for active bodies.
You know what? When you guys are done denying, your beverage problem, give me a call. I'll be in the fridge. Come on, Shake. You're watching UPN 9, the leader in local sports broadcasting. Broadcast home of the Minnesota State High School Tournament, Minnesota Wild Hockey, and Minnesota Twins Baseball. She started as an 8th grader, and she is starring as a freshman. Number 35, Kelly Roysland, has led Fosston to 35 points, and they have a 10-point lead on Minnesota Valley Lutheran at halftime. With Vanessa Hughes, Jeff Grayson back here, and Roysland has done it primarily with a drive.
Yes, she has. She's not afraid. She splits the defense, drives, and she uses the glass. So nice to see that from a freshman. She appreciates that backboard. It can certainly help you. She finished with 19 points in the first half on 8 of 14 shooting.
For Minnesota Valley Lutheran, Sarah Grunholz has been about the only offensive outlet for the Chargers.
Yes, she has. 13 points in the first half, 6 of 11 shooting. Her teammates haven't been much help offensively. Jessica Merced, the team's leading scorer, was 1 for 9 from the field. So she needs to pick up her game in the second half if the Chargers are going to have a chance.
Boston's shooting just 1 for 12 from beyond the arc. They're not doing it from the outside. They're doing it from the inside. Although the rest of their shooting hasn't been too bad. 40% when you take away that 1 for 12. That's not that bad. MVL with a rebound advantage. But unfortunately for them, they've also got more turnovers.
Back to the three-point statistics. Boston tied a state record for threes yesterday with 10 against Rothsay. They have just 1 today, but like you said, they're working the ball inside the Sun Sunbaum and Roysland is finding ways to get a clear lane to the basket.
They're kind of the opposite of how they won yesterday. Roysland did not have a huge offensive game. She's already surpassed what she scored yesterday. And then, like you said, they were on fire when it came to the threes. Today, they're not hitting the threes at all, but Roysland is doing it inside on the dribble drives mostly. So they're finding different ways to, well, they haven't won this game yet, obviously. It's a long way from over, but a different way to be successful.
Yes, and it shows that they do have a lot of options. They have a lot of versatility. They've got several girls who can put the ball in the basket.
Well, let's see if MVL can get back in this game. They're down by 10 after that basket at the buzzer by Morgan. Zaire, baseline, yes. It does not count. There's a travel on Erin Zaire, who had 19 yesterday. More than a third of her team's points, and right now she just has 3 on 1 field goal.
Erin has the right idea on the baseline there. She just shuffled her feet just a little bit.
So the lead stays 10. Boston has been able to neutralize the big 3 of MVL as they turn it over, turning the big 3 into really just one, Sarah Grunholz, but they've taken Merceth and Erin Zaire out of the offense most of this game. There's Zaire, left side, swings it, almost losing it. Morgan gets it back to Zaire for the open J. No. Fight for the rebound. It is last touch. Referees confer. It'll stay here.
This is important for Minnesota Valley Lutheran to try and cut that lead to single digits.
They're down 10. Open jumper, Merced. Yes. Well, I hate to belabor the point, but she started slow yesterday, and she had 10 in the fourth quarter against Ogilvie to help get here. And there's a steal by Jessica Merced. 1 against 2. Too much. Rebound to Morgan. She gets it. And now it's down to 6 in about 10 seconds.
Well, the Chargers certainly putting forth a charge here. On that layup, Merced did not have the angle, but nice follow by Morgan.
She hit the jumper the previous possession. She had 5. Sunbaum swings it. Fosston, great ball movement to Roysland. Way short. Rebound in there. How did Carl Pottleton get in there? Steal by Roysland. The lead is 8. It can be 10 in a minute, but Roysland will bring it back out. Big
nice
exchange there.
Yeah, good decision by Roysland. She saw that there wasn't anybody down court for her to get the ball to. She pulled it back out to set up the offense.
The way she plays, you really have to look at the program and see she's a freshman. Missing on the 3 is Francis. Chargers, just piece by piece, trying to cut into this lead. They had it down to 6 about 20 seconds ago. They'll try again. Grunholz tied up. She shoots. No. Good defense by Sunbaum. And the rebound to Kristen.
She had 3 defenders on her, though. 2 people were open. Hard to find that, though, with 3 people on you.
Open jumper good by Casey Francis. And the lead is 10. Remember those 4-point swings? They had it down to 6. Merced drives. Yes. She's starting to heat up now. She's got 7. And it's back down to an 8-point game.
That's her comfort zone, right around the free throw line. She's good at those short jumpers.
Another long jumper, 2 in a row now by Casey Francis. She has taken the scoring slack from Roysland in the third quarter. Morgan all by herself got it, and now they're trading baskets back to an 8-point game. Here come the Greyhounds, running fittingly. Basket and the foul. Amy Kristen. If you like offense, you like this quarter.
The pace has picked up significantly, but both teams finding a number of ways to put the ball in the basket. We've seen a couple of jumpers from the outside. Here we see Amy Christian taking the ball to the hole. Nice drive by the junior.
Foul is on Jessica Merced, her third. I didn't see much of a foul there, but it was a basket and a foul, and it's an 11-point lead after the 3-point play on the U.S. Bank scoreboard.
Finding a home that's just right for you, a home that meets your special needs, may be easier than you think. RE/MAX associates across the continent lead the real estate industry in experience and average number of sales per agent. They know their market, and they care enough to get to know you. RE/MAX associates have helped millions of families make their real estate dreams come true. Don't you think it's your turn? RE/MAX. Nobody sells more real estate.
So,
I had fun.
I'll call you.
Yeah, okay. Well.
Hey. Next time I'll remember to bring enough cash for both of us.
Next time, use the UBank check card from a U.S. bank instead of cash. Fast, easy, and accepted everywhere Visa is, so you can get what you need and get on with life. Make all of your shopping easier with the UBank check card from U.S. Bank.
John Barron's making a change. He's going to give Sarah Gronholz some rest. 3 fouls on Jessica Mertes, but she is in the game. An 11-point lead for Fosston. It was 10 at half. Inside to Zaire. Nice pass from Mertes.
Great look inside to Zaire. She needs to pick things up offensively for the Chargers to get going here in the third quarter.
Julie Ronkowski is in for Gronholz. Loose ball. Roysland got it back. Fosston from outside. Yes! That's a 3 for Amy Kristen.
Amy had 4 threes yesterday against Ross Station. We know she can hit from beyond the arc.
They call Allen Iverson the answer, but every time MVL gets a basket, Fosston answers. Well, they'll have to do it again because Mertes got another one. She's got 9.
She's picking her spots on the floor. She hit a couple around the free throw line. That time she goes towards the baseline.
Roysland from downtown. That's a 2, not a 3.
A lot of offense here in the third quarter by both teams with 35-25 Fosston at the half.
And we've just played half of this quarter. Fosston foul inside. 21 for Roysland. Mertes with 6 this quarter. 6 of her team's 12 points. Gronholz comes back in, replacing Blankowski. Second foul of the game on Casey Francis. So now the big 3 of MVL back in, and piece by piece, they're starting to heat up.
Yes, they are. Mertes really emerging here in the third quarter.
Fosston contesting every pass. Gronholz, hand up, foul on the block. Sunbaum got ball, but she also got some harm, it appears. Gronholz will go to the line, but it's only the first foul on Nicole Sunbaum.
We talked about a lot of offense here in the third quarter. 35-25 at the half. 49-37. So Fosston has scored 14 points here in the third. Minnesota Valley Lutheran has scored 12.
Lead down to 11 at 49-38. You see, Sarah has already passed her average. She had 16 in the semifinal. Hit some balls, and it's back down to 10 as they start the pressure, and Kelly Roysland beats it by herself, but now Fosston has the advantage. She drew the foul. I don't even know how she got a shot off.
She's a little bit out of control there. They could have called a charge on her, but I think she just is so hungry. She sees an open lane to the basket or something that looks like an open lane, and she's going to take it aggressively to the hoop.
3 fouls on Gronholz, 3 on Merces. I think Gronholz was surprised the foul was called on her. She just heard the public address announcer, David Giles, say it, and she is absolutely stunned that it was on her. Merces comes out of the game.
She's still pleading her case with the official, saying, "Are you sure that was me?"
Oh, they're changing it. Okay. Well, now they're going to change it on the scoreboard. It was 42, not 32, so it'll be 2 fouls on Gronholz. That means 4 on Merces, so that's why she came out. Well, I guess Gronholz was justified in her shot. Free throw good there, and it's back to 12 as Roysland has 22. Gronholz trying to post up Sunbaum, but it wasn't there. There on the drive, losing it. She had an opening. Enter, great hustle. Madsen, no. Rebound, Modelson. The lead back to 12. Roysland No. She's back to heaving them from outside.
Shot selection the last couple trips on the floor for both teams hasn't been the best.
Dribbling into the defense. Ronald and Kristen get tangled up. Good non-call there. Ronald dribbling and losing it. Now it's Fosston back on the attack. Sunbomb! Rebound goes to Morgan. And it'll be a Fosston foul. Well, they got the shot they wanted on the post.
Yes, they did. The Greyhounds are playing a great defense, though. They're very tenacious, very aggressive.
Second foul on Nicole Sunbomb. We'll get a substitution. Chris Sather replaces Casey Francis. Well, a little bit of a wild exchange the last 3 possessions. It's still a 12-point lead for Fosston, who's been in control since the second quarter. Reynolds, turn around. No. That shot has worked for her. Zare loses it off a tough pass to handle. And here come the Greyhounds. Roysland, who has not been shy about going downtown this quarter. Reach-in foul. Sunbomb was on the drive, drawing an MVL foul. We'll take a timeout. It remains a 12-point game on the U.S. Bank scoreboard.
Years before America's electric cooperatives forged the nationwide alliance, Touchstone Energy, neighbors built their own electric utility to power lives and communities. Now Touchstone Energy cooperatives serve millions of homes and businesses. Customers large and small get state-of-the-art technology and affordable service. From the one-room schoolhouse to the communities and businesses of tomorrow, trust Touchstone Energy, the power of human connections. We're the Touchstone Energy Cooperatives of Minnesota and Wisconsin.
Break away from the rest of the pack with the toughest trucks on the road. Break in a tough new F-150, now with a low lease payment of $259 a month for 24 months. No one builds a better full-size truck than Ford F-Series. Come on, get tough. Get to your Northland Ford store today.
KMSP and Space Star Communications are proud to bring you live tournament coverage via the internet. Go to KMSP.com and click on the tournament guide icon, and then click on the video icon.
Before the timeout, first foul on Heidi Matson. Team fouls even Steven at 3. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes is a quarter. Tough shot by Roysland. Opening here for the Chargers. They just can't score right now. It's still a 12-point game. Fosston contesting just about every pass. Ronald's on the baseline. Swings it all the way across to Morgan. She's in no man's land. Gets it back out to Zare, who has been quiet today. Just 5 points after 19 yesterday. Ronald is open. Drive. They call it a tie-up and no foul. Sunbomb on the defense.
Wow, the fans are not pleased with that call.
Well, there's a travel right there. Well, we've got the MVL fans in back of us. They thought Sunbomb made a foul, but Fosston said let him play.
It's hard to tell on those. A lot of times they will blow the whistle just because of the way that the shot is going, but not the case on that one.
First 3 minutes of this quarter, all offense. Last 3, no offense. It's been defense or turnovers as Sunbomb reads the telegraph pass. Chris Sather up top. Roysland, she has been quiet for about a minute, but whenever we say that, she winds up getting a basket. 9 for 10 inside the arc, 0 for 6 from three-point land. There on the floor for the steal. They'll jump it up, and it'll stay Fosston basketball.
You made a good point just a minute ago. Defense and turnovers have been the theme of this second portion of the third quarter. It's a lot of sloppy play right now.
Zare got, as you see, got hit in the face. I think she thought the possession arrow went towards her team. She got hit on the, looks like the side of the head, but she wants to stay in. just under 1 minute in the third quarter. This game has flown by.
Yes, it really has.
Blocking, I'm sorry, it's an offensive foul called against Fosston. It is the third foul on Casey Francis away from the ball. Well, we got 50.8. Minnesota Valley Lutheran stuck. In fact, this game has been stuck at 51-39 for a while. Morgan driving. No. Gronholtz on the rebound. Tough matchup with Sunbaum. He's been putting the body on her throughout this game. Good matchup down there in the post.
MVL needs to crack the offensive boards a little better. Grunholt's really the only white jersey underneath the basket.
There's Sunbaum off of Grunholtz. Good hustle by both, but it'll stay with Fosston. 16 points. I'm telling you, by the time the boys tournament's over, it's going to be 7th grade all over again. Happens every year. All right. Roysland, left side. Casey Francis. Tough shot in traffic. No. Sunbaum and Grunholtz on the rebound. It goes on the save to Modelson. No. Another shot. Sunbaum. Fans wanted to travel. She's got it again. 4 shots. Here's a 5th. There's a 6th. Whistle blew. It'll be 2 shots at the buzzer. A demoralizing exchange for MVL.
And I believe that was on Grunholtz.
Number 3 on her. Remember that last foul was changed, so she has 3. Foul on Grunholtz, but we still have some points to take care of. Casey Francis, who has 9 in the game, shooting 2. Wow, they just owned the glass on that one. You mentioned the rebounding on the offensive end, while on the defensive end it was lacking too. 1 out of 2 for Casey Francis. Fosston by 13 on the U.S. Bank scoreboard.
All across the country, winter is finally turning to spring. And now, with the National Jeep Spring Event, you can explore all of the season's surprises. Change your whole perspective with an incredibly low $279 a month lease on the ever-capable Jeep Cherokee Sport. With no-charge features like air, remote keyless entry, and power windows and locks. Or check out the fun-loving Wrangler and get a whole new slant on things. So get to your dealer today before this event takes off for the season. Check it out at the Jeep dealer.
And Phillips Sinks from Menards are sail and chip resistant and feature an extra large bowl for big pots and pans. Choose from whiter almond on sale just $89. Top off your sink with a new pipe twister kitchen faucet. This full model is on sale just $49. A designer whiter almond model is $89. This pull-out spray model is $129. Get fabulous savings on pipe twister from Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Fans on their feet from both teams. Now or never for MVL. They have been unable to get this lead down that Fosston has had. 52-39. Good enough to you, Chip Tracy. Anthony Panther, Janet Carvin will be joining us later. There's a bank shot by Leah Morgan.
That's the way to break down his own defense. Work the ball around. Morgan is open on that left side. Nice use of the glass there, and it's an 11-point game.
He's got 10. Second leading scorer on the team today. Drive by Francis. Rebound comes out from Maxson. There's Morgan. Now the elusive single-digit deficit MVL seeking right now. From outside. There! No! Fight for the rebound. Sunbaum and Grunholtz on the ground. It comes out to Fosston.
If you're Fosston, why not work the clock at this point in the game? You don't need to be running and gunning and throwing up shots. Work it around for a good shot and take some time off that clock.
Well, let's see what Rochelle Hoy's team does here. Sunbaum in the post. No. Got a good shot. Couldn't finish.
MVL with some good opportunities here early in the fourth quarter to try and chip away at that lead.
Hannah Enter. There's Madsen. There for 3. Got it! It is down to an 8-point game. Aaron's there with 8. Timeout, Rochelle Horn. MVL has scored the first We'll keep it here. Looks like a 20. Well, Fosston up 8. I'm curious if they go to their run and gun because if they got them here, like you said, do they use the clock a little? But some would argue if you do that, you start not playing the way they got you here.
Right. Boy, look at the points in the paint discrepancy. 24 for Fosston, just 8 for MVL. That's surprising considering Grunholz and Merchant for MVL.
The combination of Roysland drives right there and Sunbaum inside, but Roysland missed that one. She hasn't missed many in there. And now the Chargers can get it to 6. They've had trouble getting this close. Too much for Merchant. Fight for the ball. It'll go the other way.
Anna Esser seeing some valuable minutes today. She's been on the floor quite a bit for the Chargers. Comes up with a big rebound there, but it's going to go the other way with the possession arrow.
That possession right there, whenever they've tried to get it to 6, they've been unable to in the second half. Let's see now if Fosston increases the lead or if the Chargers defense digs in. Roysland for 3. Oh, what an exchange! Kelly Roysland!
Talk about a backbreaker. Wow, just when MVL's getting going, she hits the 3. 11 again.
Merchant rushed it just like that. You know, that's been really the recurring theme of this game. When they've had a chance to get it to 6, they've missed, and Fosston has responded. There's a blocking foul on Aaron Zaire, who thought it was on the other player. That's the 3rd foul on Aaron Zaire.
I think Aaron's frustrated. She just told the official, hey, I'm getting pushed too.
Well, it was 8 a second ago, but it's back to 11. Fosston contains it on the GM scoreboard.
For the 4th day in a row, stocks were mixed as new reports of industrial losses were
International markets rallied after talk of a trade agreement.
Markets soared today on news that major blue-chip industrials are showing record profits.
We're posted this afternoon after news from the Europe of the real pound this afternoon after inflation fears constriction.
The Accord for the year 2000. Minimum investment, maximum return. And now for some numbers that will steady your nerves.
Meet me where the sun is just around the bend. Meet me at the Dairy Queen, where you never ends. Meet me at CQ.
If you're a steak lover like me, you've got to try the great steak melt basket at CQ. A nice juicy piece of steak with cheese, sliced onions, and lots of toppings. Then add some of that great A1 steak sauce. At just $3.99, this great steak melt basket is something else.
Come on to that feeling and meet me at CQ.
Kelly Roysland took a heck of her time to make her first 3-pointer of the game.
She's 1 of 8 from beyond the arc, but that's a huge bucket for Fosston. They're up by 11 with 5.5 to go.
She's got 26. Crossover dribble, bounce pass to Francis. Block shot, right back. Roysland, I'm sorry, that was Kristen missing. Well, they got a couple shots at it, though. They just have opened the glass.
Frenetic pace, as they say. Things are getting a little sloppy out there. Turnovers, here's an interesting stat. MVL 14, Fosston just 6.
There, baseline cut off. No, they're just not going down for the Chargers. Fight for the ball. It will stay with MVL on the possession arrow.
Well, the Chargers having all kinds of chances, and Fosston not converting on their end of the either. So they've had their chances, that's for sure.
Grunholz has not scored in a long time. Steal by who else? Roysland. She's got a teammate on her right. She'll go all the way. No. Rebound there. They get it back though. Francis missing. Magelson missing. Wow, you talk about frantic and frenetic. You're right about that. Possession arrow will stay with Fosston. Substitution. Heidi Madsen replaces Hannah Enter. It stays 55-44 after all the shots we've had.
Aggressive physical play by both teams here down the stretch.
Under 5 minutes. Fosston swings it. Looking for Roysland. Now they kick it out to Amy Kristen, one of the heroes of the previous game. I have a feeling that Kelly Roysland is going to be all tournament with 26 points and just dominating this game outside, way outside. Casey Francis in and out. Mercis on the rebound. She brings it up over the timeline and gives it up. 55-44 as we reach the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Mercis off the deflection. Rejected by Nicole Sundbaum.
Big play right there. MVL trying to get something going on offense and chip away at that lead, but we've got another 4 minutes to play, and Fosston showing no signs of letting up.
Sundbaum in the post. Rejected by Gravholz. That's been a good matchup. Both players making them earn everything. Well, we stay 55-44 on the GM scoreboard.
This is who you are. This is what you eat. Restaurante, chips for those who've grown wise. This is who you are. This is what you eat. Restaurante, chips for those who've grown wise.
Hi, I'm from Connexus.
How did you get in?
That's what we need to talk about. You know, a security system is a really good idea, but there's more to home safety than that. At Connexus, we can show you how to protect yourself from fire, carbon monoxide, power surges, even dust and pollen. Connexus, you're getting more from your community energy partner.
Fosston can taste it. Even though it's been a low-scoring first half of the fourth quarter, it's 5 points for MVL, 3 for Fosston. Roysland is held up there by Zaire. That's 4 on Aaron Zaire.
Looking at the faces of the girls on MVL, I don't see that fire in their eyes. I think maybe they feel like this one could be getting out of reach.
Fosston 27-1. Kinston Central, the only team to defeat them. That was in an invitational tournament on December 18th. It was only by 3. Bounce pass to Sundbaum. She overlaid it. Roysland had the assist. Fight for the ball. Possession arrow to go the other way.
As you said, the last time Fosston was beaten was in mid-December. They're on a 21-game winning streak, so they are doing some things right. And I think we're going to see this team in the state tournament in the near future.
A lot of youth led by Roysland, who's got 3 more years, which is a scary thought for the Pine to Prairie Conference and also other teams in the state tournament. Well, we've been stuck on this 55-44 score for quite a while. Francis will shoot. Short. Over the back foul. If it's Sundbaum, it's number 3. It'll be on Francis. I was right. See, I should trust my instinct, Vanessa. 3rd foul on Sundbaum.
You're usually right when you go with the instinct.
Yeah. Well, we got another timeout, and we are still stuck on this score, which I guess if you're a Fosston fan, good news, you're still up 11, but MVL has hit a wall here. We'll be back with more of the 1A championship.
Tools give you the power to achieve goals. Financial tools from U.S. Bank are no exception. They make routine jobs go faster. The more you work with them, the more confident you become. For every person, for every financial need, we have a tool. Your needs, our tool. U.S. Bank.
Get out of here.
What? You want to dance so man?
Want strong bones? Calcium may help prevent osteoporosis.
MVL needs some instant offense here. 3:09 left. The 3-point shot changes everything. We've seen them earlier in the game take points off the lead in a hurry, but they need to do it right now.
It's certainly not over, but they need to get some quick buckets here.
And a travel call on Sarah Grunholm. Again, as we mentioned in the open, both these teams start just one senior each. Matson from MVL and Mogelson from Fosston. So you can see these teams in the tournament for years to come. Right side, Mogelson back to Roysland, the freshman who plays like a senior.
I think right now Fosston just wants to kill the clock. They're playing smart basketball. Why force it? You've got an 11-point lead.
And we have 2.5 minutes left. Sunbaum out top. There's a lot of contact there off the defense by Aaron Zaire, and that would be your fifth, but no whistle. You're right, they're just playing catch, playing keep away right now. Dean Smith would be proud.
Yes, he would.
Kelly Roysland over to Casey Francis.
You see him the pass and screen away. You go past it and you screen away.
Boston fans on their feet as we come up on just 2 minutes. Waiting for John Barron to give the foul order.
I don't know if that's going to come. Well, it looks like it might, yep.
There it is. Fourth foul on Sarah Grunholm. So Grunholm, Zaire, and Mercer all have 4.
They just worked that ball around for about a minute and a half off the clock.
1:49 left.
A lot of times with a young team in that situation, you might see them get a little overeager and think, we need to score more points. But they really showed a lot of composure there.
Yep, you're right, they did. 1:49 left, 11-point game. 1-1 is good. 6 points for Tara Mogelson. And the lead is 12. Coming up next, Rochester Lourdes and Sibley East. 1 out of 2, but the lead is 12, under 2 minutes now. MVL needs shots in a hurry, and there's Sunbaum. I'll tell you what, Nicole Sunbaum has been the unsung defensive hero of this game.
Yes, she has. She's done a nice job containing Grunholm in the low post.
Third foul called on Leah Morgan on the reach. 1:33 left. From blocking shots to rebounds to steals. By the way, Kelly Roysland at the line now. She has 26. Her season high is 28, but she has a chance to tie it. She's got to make both ends of the 1-1. There's 27.
The thing that amazes me, she's been starting since she was an 8th grader. She's got over 900 career points already, and she's only a freshman.
I'm impressed by her poise. Don't even ask me what I was like in that grade. 28 points for Kelly Roysland. She plays like she's a senior.
Yes, she does.
Well, 3 is good by Leah Morgan. 1:25 left. It's an 11-point game. They needed that a few minutes ago. There's a foul on Morgan, her 4th. So 4 of the 5 Minnesota Valley Lutheran players have 4 fouls each. This has been a game, Vanessa. Fosston got the lead, and they just have not given it back.
That's how it was yesterday against Rothsay. Fosston was in control that whole ball game. They were never really in jeopardy of losing their lead.
There were a couple times where MVL got it down to 6 as Casey Francis hits the front end of a 1-on-1. 19 fouls on MVL, so next one it'll be 2 shots. 12 points for Casey Francis. She's in double figures, and the lead is 13. They got it down to 6 and had some other chances later to get it down to 6, but could not. There. Up to Leah Morgan. There for 3. No. Rebound Madsen. Knocked out of bounds. Good hustle. Kristen, the last to touch it. 1:06 to go.
Now's the time when MVL needs to start firing some threes. They're down by 13.
There. Swings it. Morgan, the lefty. No. Rebound goes to Francis. All maroon on the boards. And now a standing ovation for Fosston as Roysland is fouled. It's the second foul on Heidi Maxton. Well, she's tied her season high. She can break it here.
Fosston can taste that title. They were here back in '94. They finished 4th. but they're going to bring home their first state title, I believe, unless something happens.
There's 29 for Roysland. In fact, both these teams, it's their second appearance. Both schools first were in 94. So both of them here for the second time, and 94 was the first time. 30 points for the freshman. And the lead just grows on the free throws. There, Mercis fouled by Sunbaum, and that's 4 on Nicole Sunbaum. 45.9 left. I'm curious when Rochelle Horn goes to the bench.
It could be out of this timeout. We might see some new faces in there for Boston.
Now, remember these teams. You're a girls basketball fan. Remember them next year. I have a feeling one or both will be back with the experience that these girls are getting now. 62-47. Our next game is Rochester Ward going up against Sibley East. We got a couple of Colorado recruits playing at Williams Arena today, and one of them is Sarah Bjorklund, who dominated inside off some great passes from her teammates for Sibley East. They defeated Pequot Lake, and then Rochester Ward knocked off the two-time defending champion Blake Bears, and I think a lot of people were surprised that it was pretty thorough. It wasn't a buzzer beater.
Lourdes reminds me a little bit of Boston, actually. They're very disciplined. They don't have a very big lineup, but they find different ways to get the job done, and they're just a nice all-around ball club.
Great job by Monica Hakey yesterday. And Myron Black, you know, the sort of the Wooden of the high school ranks as far as discipline goes. Such structure. Now going to the line, I believe, to shoot three is Leah Morgan. Fouled from beyond the arc. Third foul on Amy Kristen. Well, we fouled three-point shooter. But the lead is 15 with 40.8 left.
A lot of times the last 2 minutes in ball games take about 20 with all the fouls and free throws.
Fosston led by 4 after 1. They led by 10 at half, though. They opened it up in that second quarter. And they have not looked back since. Comes out. Hannah Enter comes in. Jessica Merces comes out. Both will be back next year.
Yeah, they're like the Twin Towers, like the Tim Duncan and David Robinson that San Antonio has. There are a couple big inside threats for the Chargers.
Lead is down to 12. It's the Chargers foul now.
We talk about youth again. Leah Morgan having a nice game for Minnesota Valley Lutheran. She's only a sophomore. She averages over 8 points a game.
Well, it's easy for us to say because we're not the ones involved, but these kids are getting great experience for next year. Remember a team that also wears navy and light blue, Blaine, in hockey. Last year they lost a heartbreaking game in the state boys hockey tournament, and they came back and won it all this year.
And Merces at 42 back in.
Well, now Merces and Gronholz back in for Enter and Blankowski. Kelly Roysland with 30. Lead is 12. Let's see if Morgan puts one up. Steal! Mogelson for the icing. Carl Mogelson with 8 and the exclamation. Madsen missing. Ball is saved. Gronholz scramble, and coming out of there is Carl Mogelson. There's a timeout by Rochelle Horn. Vanessa, you mentioned it looks like they were going to clear the bench. The coach with a big smile as the subs from both teams will come in to get a taste of playing at Williams Arena.
I really like it when coaches do that. You know, just to be able to say, hey, I was part of the state tournament and part of the state championship game. They're going to be on the floor for 12.2 seconds, but it's so nice to see all the kids getting a chance to see some floor time.
Boston will finish 28-1. Minnesota Valley Lutheran 24-6.
inbound. That's Tara Erdman inbounding the ball. Number 13 is Tiffany Pearson. 43, Robin Goldsmith. 33, Kate Lavoie. Also still in is Cara Mogelson. Becky Bruns is number 20. Julie Barkowski is number 40 in white. 54, Alyssa Doling. And that's it! Fosston is the 1A champ! Was served. Either way, no matter who won, we knew we had two young teams, but it's Fosston in convincing fashion. 64-50 the final. Congratulations to both teams.
The award ceremony will be conducted by representatives from the Minnesota State High School League.
Fosston, 22-game winning streak. They really put together a nice effort today.
We're getting set for the award ceremony and the all-tournament team. All the players who played will get first and second place medals. And there's the hardware that Fosston will bring back up north.
These students distinguish themselves by their leadership, deep commitment, and exceptional sportsmanship. Presenting the trophy for the USA All-Tournament Team Award, and of course, Gail Gillette, USA representative. Now the 2000 Class 1A girls basketball All-Tournament Team. From Brandon, Evansville, forward Debbie Slack. From Ogilvie, guard Lindsey Johnson. From Rothsay, guard Brenna Raleigh. From Rothsay, center Kristen Moen. From Minnesota Valley Lutheran, forward, Aaron Zaire. From Minnesota Valley Lutheran, center, Sarah Grunholm. From Minnesota Valley Lutheran, center, Jessica Perseth. From Fosston, forward, Amy Kristen. From Fosston, forward, Casey Francis. From Fosston, guard, Kelly Roysland. U.S. Bank and the Minnesota State High School League congratulates all members of the Class 1A All-Tournament team for girls basketball. silver medals. And the Class 1A second place trophy will be awarded to Minnesota Valley Lutheran High School. The silver medals will now be presented to each member of the team. Greta Nelson. Marion Standing. Missy Bram. Becky Brunn. Leah Morgan. Heidi Madsen. Aaron Zaire. Sarah Grunholm. Rebecca Olson. Julie Swankowski. Jessica Merced. Christina Shue. Hannah Enter. Amanda Risto. Alyssa Doling. Student manager, Jessica Schoen. And student manager, Hannah Grunholm. How about a nice hand for head coach John Behrens and his staff and the entire Minnesota Valley Lutheran team for a tremendous season. Now will the captains of the Minnesota Valley Lutheran team please come forward to receive the Class 1A second place trophy. The 2000 Minnesota State High School Class 1A Girls Basketball Champion is Fosston High School. Each member of the official squad receives a gold medal. The gold medals will now be presented to each team member. Chris Sather. Tiffany Pearson. Emily Swenson. Cara Mogelson. Chelsea Fedorek. Amy Kristen. Casey Francis. Kate Lavoie. Kelly Roysland. Tara Erdman. Robin Goldsmith. Nicole Sunbaum. Student manager, Lindsay Miller. Student manager, Bruce Carlson. How about a nice hand for head coach Rochelle Horn and her staff and the Fosston team for a tremendous season. And now will the captains of the Fosston team, the 2000 Minnesota State High School Class 1A Championship Girls Basketball team, come forward to receive your championship trophy. Congratulations, teams. Please join the Minnesota State High School League and U.S. Bank in congratulating these athletes and their schools for their outstanding participation in this year's state girls basketball tournament. The award ceremony is now concluded. We thank you for your attention.
The Fosston Greyhounds, with youth on their side, defeated Minnesota Valley Lutheran, another quality team that also is filled with players we'll see again in the future at the high school level. Congrats to the Chargers and, of course, to the Greyhounds. We're getting set to hear from the winners. Vanessa, we talked about youth being a theme for this tournament, and Kelly Roysland, the freshman, stole the show in the title game.
She certainly did. She finished with 30 points, a career high for her, and her career is far from over. She's just a freshman, a two-year starter, and really just an outstanding game. She took the ball to the basket, scored on some layups, and just a fun player to watch.
Janet Carvin standing by with some happy Holland. Janet.
They definitely are happy. Fosston, the first state champion of the day. This young lady right here, Kelly Roysland, a freshman, you're a big reason why you have that medal hanging around your neck. Wonderful game, and especially a wonderful first half.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, we just wanted to come out and play real strong on defense and also offense, and want to work the ball around and, you know, just hopefully come out on top.
Now, yesterday, you struggled from the field with your shooting. I think you were about 1 for 10 in the second half yesterday. What was going through your mind after that game? Because obviously you're the leading scorer on the team. What was going through your mind as far as getting ready for today?
Well, I knew that, if my shots were falling, I had to take to the bucket. And also, if I penetrated that, it opened up, things for, our outsides with, Amy and Casey when they were nailing everything yesterday. And also Nicole to, dish it off to her, too. So I just knew that if my shots were falling, I should take to the bucket.
How does it feel?
Oh, it feels great. We're excited.
Well, you've done a great job, Kelly. We'll let you go celebrate with your teammates. Let's talk to your coach. What a great tournament. What a bright future that young lady has. And you have a lot of youth on this team to look forward to as well, don't you?
Yes, it is. It's a group of girls that just work hard day in and day out. The way you see us play on the courts is how our practices are every day. And they set goals throughout the year, and they've accomplished every goal. We take one game at a time. And, we were asked about our championship game last night, and they said, we're celebrate our semifinal championship and worry about their championship tomorrow, and that's kind of the attitude they come into every game.
That's great. This is Rochelle Horn, by the way, head coach from Fosston, and you and I grew up not too far from each other, and your high school coach is here cheering you on as well, too. I'm sure you're really drawing a lot of those experiences from Nancy Johnson, your coach, and your playing days as well.
Yeah, we always wanted to get down there for, your head coach, and she's just been a great, role model for myself, and, talked to her last weekend quite a bit, and got a chance to talk to her down here at the state tournament, so it's really great to have that support, too, from the hometown. We got a lot of hometown people from Modena here cheering us on, and I think half the town, the whole town of Fosston is here. It's been an extremely great run for this team. We've had to battle back in our subsection and our section and come out with some big wins, and we've always had the great support of our fans. They're just awesome right now.
Well, you've got to have a lot of outside effort in the summertime from your girls as well, and they're great shooters, and that just doesn't happen.
No, they've been working hard. I know this group of 8 juniors has been playing together since the 3rd grade. Their parents have been taking them all over playing in tournaments, and they've just come along together and I've had most of them since their 8th and 9th grade years, so they're young, but they have a lot of varsity experience, and they've just been the best group to ever work with.
Congratulations, Rochelle Horn, and thanks so much for your time today. Enjoy it.
All right, thanks a lot.
Hey, Rochelle Horn, she's the state championship coach from Fosston, and our first Class A championship of the day. Stay with us. We're going to be setting up the next one, Class 2A, coming up next.